Hello guys, welcome back to our THV update channel. The world seemed to stop spinning in the first 30 minutes since this video was released. No one would have thought that the seconds after an idol's discharge from military service could shake the world, breaking YouTube records, trending in 95 countries, and setting a new digital history that no artist had ever achieved before. This was not just a moment, this was a global explosion. Imagine, in just 10 minutes after the upload, millions of notifications flooded fans' phones from Korea to Brazil. Trending topics on Twitter immediately soared. Digital platform servers went down due to extreme traffic spikes. Even major media outlets such as CNN, BBC, and media in the Middle East covered this moment as if they were watching the inauguration of the world's president. What made this video so viral? Is it because the idol's face hasn't changed a bit even though he's been serving in the military for 18 months? Or is it because of the longing look in his eyes when he greets fans for the first time? All the elements seem to be designed to touch millions of hearts, making anyone who watches it unable to hold back their tears. The moment he took off his military uniform, stepped out of the barracks, and was immediately greeted by hundreds of cameras and thousands of fans, was a piece of history that will be remembered forever. Even fans who couldn't attend in person were swept up in the euphoria through the live broadcast and video clip. One word: magnificent. Even more surprising, the YouTube algorithm suddenly collapsed temporarily because the number of views increased by 100,000 per second. It had never happened before. Even the Super Bowl video or Marvel teaser couldn't be this fast. The world really welcomed him back. The video title is simple: He's back. But the meaning is extraordinary. Those two words seemed to be a mantra that shook the international fandom. In the video comments, there were cries, screams, and even complaints from fans who had been waiting since the first day he left. In 30 minutes, this video beat all previous records, including the fastest K-pop music video to reach 10 million views. And this is just a video documenting someone's discharge from military service. Crazy? No. This is proof of the power of fans' love and the magnetism of the idol. Not only fans, even the soldiers who served with him also appeared in the video with emotional words. They called him a role model, a silent leader, and a humble gentleman. The comments made the video feel like an emotional documentary. Every second of the video felt like a work of art. From the slow motion of him opening the gate, his small smile, his wave, to the emotional soundtrack that accompanied it, all were perfectly arranged to keep the audience riveted. Reaction YouTubers from various countries immediately uploaded their videos with bombastic titles: "I'm crying," "He's finally here," "This broke me." Their number of views exploded just by discussing this one video. The global fandom immediately created trending hashtags: #WelcomeBackKing, #FinalAfree, to #We waited for you. Some countries even made murals or large-scale advertisements on the streets to celebrate his return. The world has never been so dramatically united. The Korean media itself was at a loss for words. KBS, SBS, and MBC made special coverage. Even radio stations cancelled their main shows to broadcast the star's discharge from the military base live. Not only female fans, many men also showed their support. "He's an inspiration," wrote one commenter. "Seeing him discharge his military service with honor, and still come back with humility, amazes me." One of the most touching scenes was when he hugged his mother outside the fence. The camera captured the moment from various angles. For a moment, the world stood still. Many viewers said, "That was the most sincere hug I've ever seen on video." No fancy setting, no CGI. Just the figure of a man, returning from his duty to his country, standing with a tired but happy smile. But that's what made the video so powerful. The authenticity of his emotions pierced the hearts of millions. In less than an hour, the number of views had exceeded 20 million. Even YouTube had to display a warning that this video has experienced an unusual spike. This was not a prank. This was not a campaign. This was real, a phenomenal video that beat all expectations. The world ranking site immediately updated the list of most watched videos in 1 hour and placed this video in first place, replacing the previous record held by the iPhone promotional video and BTS MV. When asked for his comment, the idol simply answered, "I just want to meet you guys quickly." A short sentence that immediately went viral on various platforms, from Tumblr, TikTok, to the Times Square billboard. Many fans admitted to watching the video over and over again, some up to 20 times a day. "I cry every second. wrote one comment that received thousands of likes. YouTube even had to embed a special warning because of the unusual activity from one IP that kept replaying it non-stop. The world was truly sucked into a storm of emotions that could not be explained by ordinary logic. Interestingly, many people who were previously not fans were also hypnotized. The video appeared on their homepages, maybe because of the algorithm, maybe because of the universe, and after watching it, they became new fans. I didn't know who he was before, but now I'm crying and waiting for the next content, wrote a netizen from Turkey. The reactions came not only from ordinary fans, but also from celebrities and other idols. Several famous actors and singers sent congratulations via Instagram story. Even idols from the fourth generation were seen watching together and recording their reactions. This wasn't just the return of an artist, it was like welcoming a cultural hero. Interestingly, the business world didn't want to be left behind either. Famous brands immediately competed to place advertisements with the idol's face, even just a few hours after the video was released. No one wanted to miss the moment. Products from drinks, skincare, to electric cars used the His Back narrative to associate their brands with the global euphoria that was burning. Some fans even called this video the new military exit standard, a new standard for all idols who will complete their military service. Even fans of other groups began to urge their respective agencies to prepare for their artists' exit moments like this too. Expectations have changed. The moment of military discharge is now not just a formality, but a big event that must be packaged like a Hollywood movie premiere. This video also sparked an in-depth discussion about the meaning of loyalty and faithfulness in the entertainment industry. How can an idol still be awaited and welcomed this great despite disappearing from the public for almost 2 years? The answer lies in the emotional bond built with fans. Not just entertainment, but a spiritual connection. And this video is the culmination of sincere and hopeful waiting. In an in-depth analysis by media experts, this video is considered the masterclass of digital anticipation. Without a long teaser, without a big promotion, with just one 9-minute video, the world was silenced. Experts call this proof that authentic, emotional, and timely content will always win over any algorithm. The long-term effects of this video are starting to be felt. Many agencies are now changing their strategies in handling artists' military service. They are starting to plan more mature, more dramatic, and more human content, not just short news. Everyone wants to repeat this conscription video success formula, which has clearly proven one thing: the hearts of viewers are still the greatest power in the virtual world. And perhaps most touchingly, is the fact that in the midst of a world full of digital noise, one simple video about someone who keeps his promise to return